So what they did two things. One of them is specify where specific elements of a passport, whether it would be passport picture or it would be where a text message would come or where the country message would come, they would specify it in specific zones. I see somebody with a passport here and he's checking whether it's correct. Does it go for it? So far, so good. Okay. And then the second thing is this one. It's this one. They call this the machine readable zone. The machine readable zone, thank you, is divided, as you can see, in many different elements which can be read by, obviously, by a machine. The machine readable zone is printed in a specific type font that cannot be found anywhere else. It's protected by IXL. You can't use it in any other way. And secondly, it's protected by infrared heat. So it can be read by machines that can only that are specifically designed for this purpose. So that's the standardization part. What was not yet standardized were many security features that were in the passport. Whether you were looking at infrared or ultraviolet or holograms or specific binding in the passport where the cover was bound to the pages themselves. We had micro lettering, kilograms, and all of that is not yet specified. It can be read with specific machines and on specific lighting, but it's not standardized again. So, how this evolved was, at this time I was working at a company called Imaging Automation. This was in 2000, and we looked at those standards and we thought there was an opportunity. If there are standards, that means that there's a common way that the whole world will look at those passports, and we can help grow this industry. Our thinking was, if we develop a machine that can actually read all those standards and an automated process of authenticating passports, then we will actually help any immigration agency to have more confidence in the process of authenticating individuals. We were a little bit ahead of the time. This was the fact was that the passports themselves were standardized, but the reading mechanism was not. There was a lot of resistance from the border control agents who, they're experts in the field. They can basically sniff a passport and tell whether it's forged or not, or they can listen to it. I don't know what they're doing, but we were invading on their territory. It was very difficult to convince them that we could actually help their decision-making process, and yet we could. So we were looking for different ways how to get this product out of the market. This is the product. At that time it was called Border Guard, and Border Guard was, as you can see, a little box that had a motherboard in it, and it had 5 different light sources. And we could extract UV special laminate that was only available to the passport industry, IR, and 2 other different light sources. And we came up with the user interface and told them, well, this document is suspect or not. So here's Gwen, that's David, that's Nancy, and our 2 nieces. Those are the company representatives. We created our own ads in order to say, well, this is the best product. And it was good to see them back again. I haven't seen them in a while. And this is at Manchester Airport, where we basically recreated a situation as if this is the way you can use it. We moved away, this was in 2000, from trying to convince the border guards, the border control agencies, we can automate the process, to airlines saying we can save the costs. So we changed our whole process of thinking in order to provide benefits to another market or another audience, because we could not reach the immigration agencies, and I think now because of lack of standards in readers. So that's the lesson.